Chapter 8, Growing Up into Christ. So often in our Christian experience, we think of our Christian experience as Christ brings us to new life. And then we walk on in our own strength. Maybe he helps us out a bit. I want you to see a different perspective today. Chapter 8, Growing into Christ. Not all the wisdom and skill of man can produce life in the smallest object in nature. It is only through the life which God himself has imparted that either plant or animal can live. So it is only through the life from God that spiritual life is begotten in the hearts of men. We all would agree with that. We can't produce spiritual life, we get that from God. But notice this next statement. As with life, so it is with growth. You see, it's impossible for you to bring life out of death. You were dead in sin and God brings you to life. But the statement goes on, the same is true with growth in Christ. You can't produce it. It's something that is given to you as a gift from God. As you read on, the illustration she uses here in this chapter is a flower. God brings life out of death. A dead seed is brought to life and grows up. And as it comes up out of the soil, it seeks the sun. Its only job is to turn itself and place itself there in the sunshine. The flower will turn in the morning towards the sun, and as the sun goes around throughout the day, will turn to keep facing the sun throughout the day. And as it faces the sun, as it abides in the sunlight, it grows naturally. So it is with growing in Christ. It is the exact same process that happens with you and me. We are brought to life by the power of God, and we grow to newness of life in the power of God. Overcoming sin, overcoming selfishness is done by God's work in our life. Our job is just like the flower. Turn and abide in the warmth of his light. Live in the warmth of his grace. Let his love wash over you, and you will naturally grow in your relationship with Christ.